stuff to choose from here.
Hi, and welcome to this week's Las Vegas Advisor Weekly Update with Anthony and Andrew. Today is February 23rd, 2022, and boy, Anthony, there is a lot of news going on, huh?
Yeah, it was a big news week for sure. We even cut a few things out that we were going to talk about today that we'll bring up next week. The things we're talking about now are a little bit more urgent, right?
Yeah, well, first up is the masks. So this has been a week since, the masks have been removed, and what are you seeing?
Well, it's real. The mandate is over. We talked about it last week. We gave all those details. Just reporting this week that it really is real. People are enjoying not wearing the masks in Las Vegas. Everywhere that I go, no problems. It's not like there's any arguments about it among people. A few people still wear the masks. Most people don't, and it seems to be going very smoothly.
I see most people not wearing masks. I sometimes think, oh, I'm supposed to have a mask. It's still feeling like it, but also I found myself in parties like we went to. We're going to talk about a big party that you and I went to. Nobody was wearing a mask, very few masks, and you're kind of dodging. You're dodging saliva when you're talking to people. You're dodging those spit talkers.
The people are all together, and they're very close, and nobody seems to. It's becoming natural again.
Yeah.
So I'm not even having that problem anymore. Where I said the first few days I felt funny, and now I don't. I feel now it feels normal walking around or into a place or into a supermarket or whatever. The only time I kind of wondered was when I went into a bank, and I thought, wow, what's the bank going to do? Because they were always so stringent, but no problems.
Yeah, and you can still get free masks at the casinos. So
people who want to wear them can wear them.
All right, and Anthony, going back to the Super Bowl here, it set a record. Let's talk about that.
In terms of the gambling, the amount wagered. And, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because some people are interested in the numbers, but it was the biggest gambling event for the Super Bowl in history. 179.8 million was wagered throughout the state of Nevada. That was 12% above the previous high of 158.5 million, which was set in 2018.
It's pretty massive.
Yeah, and it was in Nevada. We talk about New Jersey and other states taking over the mantle of being the top place for sports betting. Well, not for the Super Bowl. As far as I've seen, Nevada's was the highest, higher than Jersey, higher than Pennsylvania. That's pending New York. Still haven't seen the New York numbers, and New York might challenge it. But for the Super Bowl, Nevada, kind of still king. The win was 15.4 million, which was about 8.6% of the hold. So, it's sports betting is still alive and well in Vegas.
Yeah, and it seems to get bigger and bigger, and it seems like the states can't pass the laws fast enough.
Yep, they're still coming.
So finally, there is some news about the Mirage Volcano. They're going to lose it, huh, Anthony?
Yeah, it's official now. It's been announced by the Hard Rock Group that they're going to take apart the dismantle of the volcano, which has been exploding nightly since 1989.
Since Steve Wynn did it.
Yeah, well, it was really, it was a game changer on the Strip and in Las Vegas because it was the first of what became known as the free spectacles. So, first you had the volcano and they kept getting bigger and better. You had the Treasure Island Pirate Battle, and then you had the Bellagio Fountains, and not necessarily in this order, and then you had downtown's Fremont Street Experience, what we called the canopy, the Laser Amazer, we called it. And there were lots of other ones, inside the casinos. And this was a fad. It wasn't really a fad. It was a thing for a decade and a half. But finally, that volcano, which I always thought was just the best. I even like it better than the fountains. I just thought the volcano was just so cool and clever and new. But they're going to take it down.
Yep, they're taking it down, and we always have the fountains, I guess.
That's right. We'll always have Bellagio.
So yesterday was 2/22/2022.
And a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So it was a big event. The English Hotel, which we've been talking about, they had their opening and launch party, and it was wild.
Yeah, it was one of the best. I've been to a lot of these parties.
Yeah.
And it was really amazing.
Yeah.
I assume we've got footage showing, as we're speaking. And you kind of had to be there to feel it. The vibe was terrific.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And it's kind of exciting if that's going to be a hot spot down in the Arts District.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen, though, what's going to happen when the food's not free and people have to pay for their rooms and everything else. Is it going to stay hot,
I will say it was very swanky, and it was a very cool cool vibe, and it's definitely something that you would pay for. And I don't know how expensive it's going to be, but it's definitely the spot to be.
I've got an idea of how expensive it's going to be.
Okay, let's see.
Because we took a look into it. I had our researchers look into what it costs to stay there. Now, first of all, we didn't even know it's going to open because the party was raging yesterday, and it looked like, okay, you know, all guns are firing right now, but it's not open yet. And we looked into it, and the first night you can book is March 3rd.
Okay.
All right, so how much do you think for a room on March 3rd?
Ooh, is it a weekend, March 3rd?
Nope, it's a Thursday.
Okay, it's a Thursday. Well, I would say maybe 200 a night.
200 a night, not quite. $852
Wow.
is the rate before taxes and fees. And we don't know if it's a resort fee or what. Sounds like it must be, because after taxes and fees, it came to $966 for one night.
Yeah.
Now that's opening night. And you know, maybe they're figuring a lot of people are going to be there. Maybe they're all comped out. Who knows what they're doing? So we went forward. We went into later into March, and we checked a Tuesday. We checked, I think it was March 23rd on a Tuesday, and the rate came out to $332
a night.
A night.
Okay.
So
well, now there's not a lot of hotels in this arts district. Like, we got to talk about the district that it's in. It's really in a unique part of Vegas. There's really nothing like it where it's at.
Yeah, well, and the rooms are swanky. The rooms are nice. You know, they're beautiful. It's the sort of thing that you go, okay, I'm going to go to Vegas. We're going to go to the casinos, but we're not going to live in the casinos. We're going to be off somewhere else that's really fun and different. And so that's why they're pricing it this way. We'll see if they can get away with it. But $332 on a weekday in March.
Yeah, well, I mean, being there felt very exclusive. The rooms are very nice, and you'll be able to see from the video that the rooms are spectacular, and they do a really cool thing in the bathrooms where they're see-through, but then they can turn into mirrors as well.
Yeah, the party in Pepper Club, which is Todd English's. It's the English hotel using Todd English's name, the celebrity chef.
And food.
Yeah, and the Pepper Club was awesome. I mean, the food looked great. We sampled some of it. It was terrific. It's a lot of sushi, a lot of fresh produce and things like that around a bar. It's really cool. I hope it stays hot. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So check it out. Let us know what you think. All right, so Anthony, we got news about the Palms Hotel opening.
Yes, we still don't have a date. We still don't know exactly, and I can't take credit for this, but a Las Vegas Advisor reader did this. He wrote to the San Manuel group and said, "Will you be bringing back the buffet?" And he got a response right away. All right, the response was, "Thank you for reaching out. The buffet will open when Palms Casino reopens in the spring."
Okay, you heard it here first.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't call that quite official, but it's fairly official that probably the next buffet to open in Vegas is going to be the Palms, which was one of the best, and it won't be the same because it's a different operator.
Yeah.
But we'll see, and that's kind of exciting news. We also, the same guy, I think, found out that the Scotch 80 Prime, which was their big gourmet restaurant, which took over for 9, they're going to also reopen with that because I guess somebody went to the San Manuel website and they were advertising for a Scotch master.
Nice.
For that specific restaurant. So we're starting, information's starting to leak out, and it sounds like some of the great elements of the Palms are going to be back when it opens, probably within a couple of months.
Okay. Well, and that sounds like a lot of fun, and that's big Vegas news that we're looking forward to as well. And speaking of buffet news, we went to the Rampart Buffet.
Yeah, we went for the Sunday brunch.
Yeah,
and we promised that we were going to hit these buffets, and I really want to see them all. So that's going to be the first one we're going to release. A little spoiler alert: it was really good.
Yeah. Oh, it was great, and it's also a coupon in the Las Vegas Advisor Member Rewards book. So that's one of the reasons why we went there as well.
Right. We'll explain all that, and that video should be up this week.
Yeah. And in other news, there's a new Cirque show that we reported on opening at New York. And now, Anthony, we have a date.
Yeah, we have a date, May 26th.
Okay.
As we reported, the rumor was it was going to be called Mad Apple, and that is the name.
Okay.
It says that prices start at $59. I don't think so. Cirque does that a lot. They go starting at $59, and then they add on all these different fees and things. So I think we're looking at $80, $90 price. Some people were asking, well, is it going to be racy and raunchy because it's replacing Zumanity, which was their racy raunchy show. and it says good for ages 5 and up.
Okay. So probably not too raunchy.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too racy and raunchy.
Yeah, you want to go see Absinthe if that's what. If that's what you want to experience, go see Absinthe, which is a great
for sure.
show. So, Anthony, how many Cirque shows are there now in Vegas?
This will be the 6th.
Okay.
All right, so you'll have this one. You'll have O, Love, Ka, Mystère, and Michael Jackson 1.
Nice.
Those are the shows. Interestingly, along several years ago, a couple of decades ago, New York tried a show called Mad Hatton. So now now they've got Mad Apple, but they had something called Mad Hatton, and it was an absolute flop.
Oh no!
It was a flop. It didn't last. It only lasted a couple of months. So we'll see how they fare.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to Mad Apple, and if you want to send some tickets to the Las Vegas Advisor, we'll go and review it.
Yeah.
And this week's Jackpot of the Week comes to us from Candace Pink, who is the daughter and lucky charm for her father, who hit 4 threes, then 4 aces, then a royal. What a great day for Mr. Pink.
All right, so a quickie analysis of what they were doing. First of all, they were playing a very good game. They were playing 10-6 double-double bonus. Pays 40 for a straight flush, which differentiates it from another 10-6 version, but that returns 99.96. So you're looking at almost 100% return game.
On double-double?
Yes, on this double-double because of the 10 and 6 payouts for the full house and flush.
All right.
So that's what you want. If you can find it, they didn't say where it was, and we couldn't tell by looking at the machine. But wherever they were playing a very good machine with almost a 100% return. Hard to find. I've seen them downtown, and there are some others, but that's a good game. Interesting, you look at it. She got the 4 threes with a kicker. And they're playing dollars, so there's 800 right there, and then she got the 4 aces on a redraw. She held a queen and got 4 aces on a redraw, which is about a 1 in 200,000 occurrence, a little less than that. And then she got the royal flush for 4,000, so about 56. Well, exactly 5,600 in winnings on those 3 hands.
That's not bad. That's a great day.
These things happen. Last year when I was playing the bonus at the Crown and Anchor, on one sitting, within about 20 to 25 minutes, I hit 4 aces, 4 deuces, 4 threes, and 4 fours.
Jeez.
And the guy, I don't think I ever told you about that. And the guy sitting next to me was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just going right up. They weren't in order that way, but I hit all 4 of the bonuses on bonus poker.
Okay.
Not quite as strong as this because they got the royal, but I mean, those things happen. Lightning flashes sometimes.
Yeah. All right, and that's it for this week. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. We have more videos coming soon, and we'll see you next week.